Ask the poll question of Joel Klatt before we send him on his day, Christopher.
All right, Joel, who won the first round? Dolphins, Cowboys, 49ers, Buccaneers.
I'm going to go 49ers. It's just ever since this guy, John Lynch, came into the league as a GM,
no doubt,
he's been masterful in the draft, guys. He really has. He trades down again and gets the guy that he targeted in Javon Kinlaw. Then he goes up to get the wide receiver that his head coach covets. So they, in large part, probably got what they feel like is the number 2 defensive lineman in the draft in Javon Kinlaw. And then they get their number 1 wide receiver in Ayuk. So I go with the 49ers. I think they had a great night.
Yeah, and he also drafted Deebo Samuel last year. Just throw that one out there, too. And everyone's looking for their own Deebo tonight. That's for sure, in the second round. Everyone is hoping to strike the same gold. And then you just move around the draft board because they still got Kinlaw by getting a 4th rounder from Tampa, which moved up to take Wirfs. And then they later flipped that 4 to go and move up and get Ayuk. I mean, that's the way you work a draft board, pretty much, there.
That is exactly right. And John Lynch again, and he does this every year. It doesn't seem like we just talk about how he just is really good, methodical when it comes to the draft. I'm glad you didn't ask me about the Giants because I don't want to repeat about of what happened last year.
Well, they got protection for Daniel Jones, Joel.
They did.
Right?
And they overdrafted another player for the 3rd straight year. But you know what? If it works out, it works out. And you know what, Giants? Not going to criticize. Not here to talk about the Giants,
So which one do you dislike more, the Daniel Jones pick or the Jordan Love pick?
Oh, Jordan Love.
Oh, wow. Whoa. That is particularly strong then, because you were strong about Daniel Jones last year. My God.
The only thing I was strong about with Jones is that I felt like they could have got – it was more the value than it was the pick. Like, Jones was a first-rounder for sure, and I just thought that they could have got him with their second. Remember, they had 2 picks. I believe it was like 18 and 5 maybe, something along those lines, or 6.
Yes, 6.
And they took him with the first one, and I just thought, you know what, you could have gotten a great defensive player and then manipulated the board to select Jones at 12. So I was more upset with the value. This one, though, like – really? You're 60 minutes from the Super Bowl. Mostert's still running. Garoppolo threw 8 passes, whatever it was, and you drafted Jordan Love? Like what? What are we doing?
And again, he sees the team that beat him be aggressive to get the receiver, and then he sees Brady's new team go and get the tackle to protect him. I mean, just to put it all in perspective. But there is still 6 more rounds of the draft. We'll see. Who knows? You never know. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.